Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 53 of my playthrough for Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. Let's just get straight into it today guys, because we're kind of near the end of this campaign now and I would like to get it finished so we can move on to something new. It'll be a nice achievement to have finally finished the first video series I started on this channel. So that'll be awesome. I think for this episode my plan is going to be, let's conquer the rest of England and Wales, I guess, as well. We'll make a start here, take Wales, and I guess that'll initiate a war with everyone over in Ireland. We're definitely prepared in Ireland for that. We just need to move over some of these armies that are here over to wherever they need to be to help take out Wales and the sort of southwest tip of England. So let's get straight into that. I think we're probably going to be at the end of a turn. Let's have a look. It does look like most people have kind of moved. Didn't actually mean to click on that army, apologies for that one. Let's move all the way back down south and just check on these armies to see if they've moved around yet. I think they will have done. They have, okay, cool. We'll end the turn here, then we'll get started. Just before I do guys, links down in the description below to my social media. There's Twitter and Instagram there. If you want to give me a follow there, that's greatly appreciated as always, and let's get straight into it. Alright then, nice. So Guthfrid's gained Receptive, which gives him a new ability. Increases melee skill and blocking chance for nearby units. That will definitely come in handy. We've also got Leifwine who's dropped loyalty, but we'll check on that we'll check on that now actually. Still got a loyalty of 5, so I'm not worried about that one. Since we became the North Sea Empire as well, public order, we get a public order buff. I checked it before I started the episode. Yeah, we get a public order buff to everyone, every region, every settlement, so that should definitely help. We have a few skills available, let's check on these. So it's General Guthfrid, not to be mistaken by or with King Guthfrid. Let's just give them points into Quartermaster to get them moving quicker, wherever I can. Kettle as well, he's all the way up in the north. Now this guy is kind of staying put, just to guard against any rebels or anything like that. We also have technology to take. I'm just wondering if we go for the next cavalry, it does actually drop our income, but we did again by becoming the North Sea Empire, we got a buff to income, so that's good. I think we're moving up this track here so that we can unlock this last one, which pushes us back down towards the English on the Haking track for the extra money, which to be honest is probably not really a problem at the moment. We could probably go quite far along this way towards the Vikings and wouldn't really be in trouble, I don't think, but let's go for it anyway, just in case. This doesn't really help us, gives us raiding income, which is something I definitely, or generally don't really do, same with sacking. Conquerors actually gives us a public order debuff, but it's fine. Let's just continue. Kettle's going to stay where he is. All these guys here are kind of ready where they are, they're just moving down into position in kind of our southern border in Ireland for when the war starts. Let's check on these guys down here. We can actually upgrade or retrain as some of our generals, but I don't want to do it with all of them, I don't think. Yeah, so these guys want to continue moving south, take out the Normans, and there's also Weissing here as well. I actually learned as well, little fun fact, Weissing is the old Anglo-Saxon or Old English word for Viking, which I didn't know, so that's kind of cool. But let's continue, go for the Normans. We're not actually at war with Weissing just yet, so we'll keep it that way for now, I think. The Normans do have a big army there as well, but Weissing actually took a lot of this from them while their armies were away fighting me. Probably actually should bring one more army this way just to help out a little bit, I think. I've started sending them all over towards Wales. Oh, actually, I haven't actually started moving any of them yet, so let's get one of these armies down this way towards kind of southeast, southwest England. There's this settlement here, which I don't know what kind of garrison it's got. Fairly strong garrison here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to risk just a single stack against them unless we can wear them down, but I want to try and get this done as quickly as possible, so sending another army down to help will definitely be of benefit. These guys are nearly over in Wales. I mean, we have a big settlement here, so if when we do go to war with these guys, you know, we should be kind of safe here. They can obviously get around with armies, but I'm not sure if the AI is kind of smart enough to do that really, but let's keep improving the garrison here, which I think is something we started doing before. We'll continue with that as well. Let's just check on our armies again. That's right, actually we did start sending an army down. I completely forgot. Yeah, we did start sending an army down, and it's... yeah, they're down here, so let's continue with those guys. Let's actually set these guys off towards Wales again. Same with this army as well, the Swords of Wayland. Over towards Wales, I think, as close as we can get. I'm half tempted to just start the war now in Ireland. We've got all our armies pretty much in place. I think we have a lot of strength here. We'll definitely do a lot of damage to them very quickly, I think, as well. My only concern being just this tip of Wales here. Kind of owned by different factions. Who are these guys actually allied with?
If we must.
So they're not allied with anyone, so they're not a concern. What about these guys? Can I click on them? Not yet. Let's have a look. So they've got a defensive pact with Lachlan, who they're kind of at the north border of Ireland. That's fine. I mean, we've definitely got people in place to fight against them. But yeah, these guys kind of live on this coast here and could easily send people over to England, which is what I'm a bit concerned about. So I definitely want a bit more of a presence over here in England, around this kind of western coastline in Wales in particular, because I think that's where they'll end up getting sent more than likely. I think that's it really, isn't it? There's one more faction here as well. These guys, not really a concern for us, but they're actually at war with the rest of them, so... Yeah, so the only real threat is Lachlan and Vedrafjord, who I'm sure I pronounced that incorrectly, but never mind. Alright, well, I think we end the turn there. There's not much else to do, so let's just try to get things moving, I guess. Cool. More traits gained. Loss of loyalty for Oda over here. There's a loyalty of 3. Let's actually just put him, or give him an estate, should I say. I'll have to find him on the list here, 1 second. There he is. And what benefits can we get from him? Yeah, let's give him a church. Actually, either one. Church or agricultural. Or both. Let's give him 3 in total. That should be him sorted, loyalty-wise. We're making a ton of money now as well. I've just noticed we've got an army here who's not a full stack, so let's just get them up to a full stack. A couple more units of swordsmen. I've got enough spears there. Probably not enough of the more elite units. So let's do that. I think 4 more units is what they can take. Perfect. Let them sit there and replenish for a little while. If we do start this war sooner rather than later, it's fine. They've got the rest of the army there to help them. Skills available for Ingram, who's a general down in the south. Let's give him a point into Quartermaster. That final one actually drops their upkeep costs down, which is good. Do we want to get these guys on the land now? Yeah, I think so. Because they have taken a bit of attrition while out on the water. They'll take some replenishment there while they're there. With these guys... Do we want to just go to war with Weissing right now? Again, this is going to knock us down the track here. I've got plenty of money, let's just do it. Oops, cancel that move. I want them on land. Declare war. Perfect. And yeah, let's get the siege underway. Hopefully the Normans don't come and mess this up, but we've got our other army who should be there next turn, and then they'll help out with the siege and hopefully take that pretty quick. So that's all good. These turns hopefully should keep ticking over fairly quick. I'm actually just going to... Yeah, they've got their move orders now. I'm just going to leave them. There's no point micromanaging it. Just let them go. Same with these guys, although let's just get them moving a bit quicker. I will probably go take this settlement quickly, sooner rather than later, just so they're not a problem for us later on. Seeing that Ingram's got another point here actually as well, so yeah, let's give him another point into, I know, champion. because why not? I think that's pretty much everyone. There's only really this going on at the moment, which is what kind of makes me think I should start the war in Ireland. I'm just a bit wary that there's no one here in the kind of western side of Wales, because they could quite easily send armies over, which I don't really want them to do that. It becomes an issue for me. No, we'll leave it for now. We'll end the turn. Oh no, so Wulfric's died. I think he was one of our, I want to say governor, but he might have been a general maybe. Also worth noting, the turns, or rather the in-between turn sections are so quick now because there's only like 2 or 3 different enemies that are on the board. Anyway, we'll have to replace the one who just died, Oslak, and... oh, we've got 2 Oslaks apparently. Oh no, sorry, that's the same Oslak. He's just getting 2 different traits, both of which have decimated his loyalty, so he's right down to 0 now. That's not good. We'll have to definitely give him something. We'll check on who Wulfric was as well. He was a governor, because we've got governance available now. Let's quickly get through this then. So, estates and Oslak. There he is. Yeah, 0 loyalty. That's not good. Let's give him some Irish estates maybe. He's actually going to need quite a few, maybe 4. 4 at a minimum, really. But let's do it. Give this man Ireland and keep him happy. There we go. Feels like a bit cheap doing that. You just buy everybody off by giving them land. But I guess that is kind of what they used to do back then, to some extent. Buy people off with land and, you know, play the political game and all that kind of stuff. Anyway. Research then. Let's continue what we were doing here. It's only taking us 2 turns per research now, so we're going to have... well, we're going to get through the research pretty quick, I think. Low public order, not bothered. Alright, we've got governance available. Let's go back to this screen so we can give this out. Not really bothered where we give it. I'm not sure what the colour coding is here. I mean, something to do with governors, I'm guessing. But why are some yellow and some green? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, let's just give West... oops, cancel that. I need to choose someone first. Let's give West the Riding, I think, to someone. Let's just give it to this guy. Keep him happy as well. That's fine. Yeah, we've got 10 out of 10 governors. Again, the benefits that they give are not much of a concern right now. We're kind of steamrolling everyone, so it's fine. Wulfnoth, who is a general... yep, general, let's give him appointment to quartermaster, get moving around a bit quicker. It's actually this one down here. And with that, let's, actually someone's taking attrition. Who is it? Fenrir's pack, I don't know where they are. Here, okay. Over in Wales. Well, we're going to get them into this settlement this turn, so that's fine. They won't actually take attrition once they're in there. I wonder if maybe we should recruit some people for this army as well. Because it is a fairly weak force. Have they got some archers already? They do. Let's give them a few more. Yeah, I think that's fine. Get them up to a big full stack. No problems there for us. Let's move back down to the south here, get this army in place, and then we'll take this settlement and continue moving down here. Feel like we might get a bit further than I was anticipating in this episode. I wanted to kind of have England taken, but we might get a bit further than that. Let's auto-resolve this one. Again, we'll do it defensively as we usually do. Just to reduce the amount of casualties that we take. Cool. Didn't lose too many men. I'm not worried about that. We'll occupy it for a bit of replenishment. And yeah, everyone is just about fine. Cool. These guys can probably... no, they can't keep moving. So next turn we'll continue down this direction. Maybe we go just kill Wysing first and then move up, or we send one after the Normans, one after Wysing. I don't know. We'll decide. The Normans are going to have 1 or 2 armies around here as well, so just need to be careful of that. Okay, who else do we have? No one else, I don't think. Everyone else is just moving into position. So yeah, again, let's just end the turn there. Let's fix this damage building first. certainly have the money for it, so that's not an issue. And yeah, I mean, we've got an absolute ton of money in the bank now. Again, I don't think there's much reason for us to kind of go through and make things even better economically for ourselves. I mean, it's good enough as it is, I think. I'm not in any danger of problems occurring, so it's fine. I think we've got through all the hard bit and worked our way through all the difficult sections of that part of the game, so that's fine. We'll end the turn and continue next time. Alright then, so Cecilwig, pretty unimportant faction here, have asked us to join, or rather they're going to join the war against Weissing, and they want a bit of money from us. I'm just going to decline it, because we are going to go to war with them shortly. Alright, so a worthy bride for Ragnald, who I'm pretty sure is like a really old... Oh, no, he's only 46. I thought he was an old man. I mean, still, she's 21, that's pretty bad, but let's give Blessing, because she gives +1 command and +1 governance. That's going to be fine. Everyone's losing loyalty at the moment, that's not good. So we've got Bertham, -2 to loyalty. Still leaves him at 4, so I'm happy with that, that's fine. Yeah, let's keep everyone moving. Keep the things going on. Yeah, I think we split these guys up, so we move one over here towards the Normans. And let's take this off the faction of Weissing as well. Now, I'm sure the Normans are going to put up a bit of a fight at some point, but we'll see. All these guys can now be upgraded. Nice. Weapons and armor 3, so that's good. And yeah, I don't want to actually upgrade any more of these generals. Let's leave them with swords and shields as opposed to big two-handed axes. Keep their defense up. Cool. So next turn, they will all get sorted out. And yeah, these guys are now getting replenished. When they're fully replenished, I think I'll go take these guys out, Cecilwig. It's another walled settlement that we can have in this area, which is going to help. One more turn as well, and we'll have a bigger garrison for this one. So that's good. And everyone else is just moving along. So yeah, very, very quick turns here. Let's just keep it going. Alright then, so we've actually been attacked by the Normans. Now, this isn't a very clear-cut battle. They've got a very strong force there. They're all very high-tier units that they've got. Now, some of them are a bit under-replenished. That's fine. They're bringing along quite a few skirmishers with crossbowmen and archers as well. Tiny bit of cav. That's actually good for us because we've got 4 units of cav. Although we do have scout and Thane horsemen. We've not upgraded these guys. I've obviously forgotten to do that. But yeah, we've got kind of weaker troops. We've got Great Axemen. We're not bringing any Huskarls or Berserkers with us. We have very few mailed swordsmen. They have quite a lot, so that's going to be an issue. Yeah, we'll have to see how we do against it, but we'll fight it on the battlefield. Why not? We've not had one in quite a while. The last few episodes, I don't think we've not had any decent battles to watch. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the battlefield for this one. Alright then guys, so we're defending on this one. We do have a nice little hill here. So we'll use this to our advantage, I think. Get formed up here and maybe move them forward a little bit when the battle starts. There's no reinforcements coming in for anyone, so yeah, fairly straightforward defence on this one. We can actually put our skirmishers, we can actually get them deployed further up. Now, we do have trees here, potentially we could get behind them, but it's probably not a good idea. Let's just keep everyone together. We have a bigger cavalry force than them, so we should be able to use that to our advantage anyway. So, right, I'll get everyone set up and be back with you. Well, we might as well wait until these guys are coming towards us and the battle's about to start, and then I'll be back with you. Alright then guys, so everything kicked off. They did deploy their troops kind of to our right hand side. I'm not going to wheel my guys because I do want the advantage of them being on this nice hill and in shield wall and all that stuff. I mean, I guess I could wheel them a little bit, but it's probably a bit too late now to do it, so we'll leave it there. Got my cav on my left hand flank here. Well, I am going to send after their cav that are lurking over this side. We kept a bunch of spears at the back for this exact reason, because they've got another bunch of cav coming down around us. We've got our Great Axemen on the right hand side there, and another unit of Great Axemen over here. Actually, let's move these guys around because they want to try and come around and flank. Everyone else is in shield wall, and we'll leave it there. In terms of talking about the deployment, now let's just get everyone into position. They're going to come at us at a bit of a weird angle, it's fine. We are actually taking fire from skirmishers. Looks like they don't want to charge in straight away. That's fine. We'll make the most of that and just harass them with our cav for now. Let's get our spearmen over this side, just blocking this unit of cav here as well. Did they bring any spears, actually? That is a good question. I don't remember seeing any spearmen in their force. Or at least not many. They had mainly swords. Got some spearmen here. Yeah, not very many spearmen. One unit of spearmen here as well. Norman shield wall, I don't know what they are. Spears, okay. Alright, well that's good for us. That's very good for us. These Norman horsemen are going down. They're taking us with them though. The scout horsemen don't really stand up against them very well. That's fine. It's to be expected. Whole position here, where we are for now anyway. Again, the AI in Thrones of Britannia leaves... Well, yeah, not very good. Not very good. They tend to do this where they just shuffle their formation about a little bit. For no reason at all. Like, these guys should be doggy piling onto my cavalry right now and causing me to, you know, disengage from this, but they haven't, so whatever, it's fine. And again, a lot of these guys' spears are not around, so I'm actually going to make the most of that and just charge in. Yeah, these guys are all just sword infantry. Probably a little bit close here, but it's fine, we'll charge and run. There we go, we actually demolished them in these charges. Let's just move these guys back now. I feel like if we continue to harass them, they'll have to charge eventually. At least you would have thought so. In the meantime, we're shooting at them, so that's fine. Right, their other cavalry unit is mixed in there somewhere. It looked like they were coming to charge against my cav, so I'm just going to move these spears forward here. And we'll get them in shield wall and just use them to extend the wall, I guess. Right, the shield wall unit is now coming towards us, so that's not good, because they are spears and they will mess us up. But again, look, they've stopped. They should be charging in right now, and they're not. Ah, there we go, now they are. And they've stopped again, so yeah. Not good, bit of a problem, but there you go. That is Thrones of Britannia for you. I mean, we'll wait there until they decide to charge in. They're actually charging on the front line now, so we're probably going to have to take some of these guys out of shield wall and have them charge in at some point soon. More spearmen coming in, and that's our cue to run. Yep, get out of there, guys. Get out of there. And let's bring my axemen round as well. Pop a rally over here. And let's disengage with these guys. I say disengage, let's get them out of shield wall and reformed up here. Get back into shield wall. Yep, the cav decided to charge there. Who are these guys? Main infantry, I'm not sure if they're spears or not. Not look like sword units. All the spears are there. That's fine, let them charge in. We'll do what we can in the meantime. These axemen here, not going to do very well against the main infantry, apparently. Or the spearmen. But that's fine, we'll use the cavalry to charge into the backs of everyone once they engage. We should get a successful charge on them here as well. Yeah, now we charge in and help those guys out. Let's just charge on these guys as well. Forget our shield wall. Doesn't really matter. Get these guys charged in as well. Let's pull the cav. Well, we definitely want to cycle charge with the cav here. This crossbowman can be the next target. We've got some more over here as well. We've kind of messed them up with our archers, I think. A lot of their skirmishers don't look to be about anymore. How are we doing against... Yeah, we're not doing too well against those guys, so they might actually get through. If that happens, so be it. Let's not actually waste our cav on those guys. We want to charge into the backs of these and break these units here if we can. Okay, cool. We are now charging some people down here. Get these guys charging in. Got a few units routing now. That's good to see. That's what we want. All these guys as well. Let's just charge them all in on this right hand flank.
Men have been routed.
Yeah, with routed just here. Now they do have spears here, so let's get my guys out of there completely.
The battle is turning in our favour.
Because otherwise I'm just going to lose too many men
The enemy general
needlessly.
is dead.
Enemy general's dead as well, it's good. Can't see where these guys are going to go, but they'll either charge into the side of here or get into my archers, but we will use our general if that's the case. We are routing all these guys now as well. The general is also routing, so we can use these units here to get through. Defend over this side. Yeah, successful. Successful defense against the odds again. But again, this is kind of made a bit easy by the enemy AI. And that's not anything the difficulty level can really determine. That's just the AI in this game, unfortunately.
Our warriors flee.
Had we had it on like Legendary, for example, all that would have happened is they'd have got some sort of buffs to their attack and defense and that kind of thing. And morale, I think, is the big one. So yeah, just a flaw in this game is the point I'm making. Unfortunate as it is. But yeah, let's just clear these guys up now. Not too worried about inflicting maximum casualties on them. When this unit goes, that's it. Nice. Right then guys, I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. Right then. Yeah, we lost about a third of our forces. It's not the end of the world. Actually, no, this is how I always look at the wrong place. Yeah, they lost quite a lot, so that's good. We'll take the replenishment. That should sort out this army pretty much, but they're going to be in a good position now to start taking taking the Norman settlements, I think. And here we go. Next turn. Let's get the morale up rather than the public order. Public order is less of an issue now, whereas we are going to be starting big battles pretty soon. So for 6 turns, we could do with the extra morale. That'll probably help. Aenred has become raving and drooling. Never mind. Oda's just gained loyalty by getting this landlord perk. That's good. I will take that one. Happy with that. These guys are nearly over in Wales now where we want them to be, so that's also good. Let's get them. Well, yeah, they want to be around this area, I think. Another couple of turns, these guys should be where we want them. Let's put these guys up to this side, I think. Or around here anyway. How replenished are they? Yeah, let's just leave these guys where they are until the rest of the forces get there. And then we'll start moving in, because it looks like Saiselwig have actually taken a settlement off Fedreford here. So if they continue to do that and take all of this, that makes my life a bit easier. It actually secures kind of this border against the Irish factions. So we'll see how that goes. Low public order in a few places, whatever, that's fine. And let's continue along this side. So we're going to lose a bit of public order with this one, but it's fine. I guess the main thing we're actually wanting is Warlord's power. Only to take it when we need it to get the Here King back down towards the English, if we need to. I don't think we need to anymore, so I'm not too worried about it. Actually, let's just see, on that note, actually, let's see if there's a different anything we can take here. A lot of these ones now are going to increase upkeep costs, I think, and food, but we've got food, so that's not a problem. You know what, let's just start taking some of these. I think this one's not a bad one. Oh, actually, it pushes us towards the army on the Here King track, I think, is why we didn't take them in the end. Plus 15 range for missile infantry in all armies. Why have I not taken this one already? Let's go for that one. That sounds perfect for this situation. Going into a big war. Right then, let's keep these guys moving as well. Not going to be able to take anything this turn. However, next turn we can. And let's take... Actually, let's take the settlement. This army's not really a problem for us. Occupying that gives us a bit more replenishment as well, which is good. I don't want to retrain all of these guys, but I do want to upgrade them. And then we want to retrain these two. So that strengthens our cavalry a little bit, which is good. Yep, England is going to be ours in the next few turns, I think. There's... Whiting actually have this settlement down here as well. So they are not out of the race just yet. Although they are pretty much out of it. Yeah, again, that's it for this turn, guys. So let's end the turn, see what happens. Alright, so we've got a bit of a debuff here because of an event to public order, so -3 everywhere for 6 turns. Unfortunately, many of your free subjects have interpreted this increase in militarism as you tightening your grip on their lives, which has made them uneasy. We've seen this before. Okay, fine, whatever. It's not too much of an issue. Nothing else bad for anyone else. Okay, now I did just have a think then as well. I think because our armies are very close to the border here in Wales, I think we can start to launch this attack in Ireland. I think we do it now, and then yeah, then we're ready really, aren't we, to complete this campaign. Don't think we want to move anyone off to fight just yet. Again, Sisselwig have taken another settlement from Vedrufjord, so not likely that Vedrufjord are going to send anyone back over this way or raise an army here. We could even take this in the next turn, actually, if we're going to go to war with them, and make sure that that is the case. In fact, I think that's not a bad idea. Maybe we move these guys in to attack that one. This army here, we're going to send them a bit further north, just in case any of the Irish armies land over this way. Okay, cool. Things looking up in that regard. We'll get that kicked off in a minute. Before we do that, though, I just want to move back in this way. We want to take this settlement and maybe go besiege this one. So one thing we have to note here is that this is a walled settlement and it has a port, so the army here can escape if we besiege it. And they may well do that as well. Annoyingly, they could sail up and take any of this from me. Although we have armies up that side, don't we? So that's not too much of an issue. And if they sail over towards Ireland, I couldn't care less. It's probably a good thing for me, if anything. But then we've also got, well, it's only got 1 unit in the army. I was just thinking they could cause us a problem, but probably not. The other thing is I go take this settlement and take out this army. In fact, that seems like a better plan. Try and trap these guys here. Can fight that one. I wonder if we can fight this army this turn. We can. Let's also resolve that one. Kill the very new king of Wysing. Cool. And we're still in the settlement as well. Alright, perfect. So then I think next turn we'll use this army, head them down here to take that one, and then come back up for Tintagel over here. We've got a risk of rebellion, that's way up north. Now we'll head up here because we'll start building this church out. That was the whole point of us putting that there, I think. Might as well upgrade the other buildings while we're here. Yeah, so this church is going to hopefully increase public order, but we do have an army up here who we kept on purpose for this very situation. Let's actually just put them here so we can take a bit of recruitment for these guys. Just take a little bit more. Get them up to a full stack. Just makes life easy for me, I guess. Let them replenish a bit. Just in case there is a rebellion over there, we can put it down as quickly as possible. So Oda is governor of North Mercia. Let's just give him points into scribe. More money, it's always good. We've got Anund in Fenrir's pack. He is general. Let's give him a point into quartermaster, and Wolfnorth, another general, same thing. Cool. I can't remember the names of all the armies and where they are at the moment, so I'm not going to use the army list here, but I think these guys have all moved now, right? They have. Alright, I think we kick off this war then in Ireland. I think that's the next job. We might as well just do it now. I think we're in a good position to do it, so why not? Okay, so on this side, I think this walled settlement is going to be the first place we should take. Got an army here. Fury of Tyr. These guys have been around since the start of this campaign, which is awesome. Yeah, we'll send them to start taking some of these smaller settlements. Got the Thunderhammers who can take this one. Thor's Hammer. Well, maybe we just beeline it for this settlement here with them. Sons of Woden can take this one. Everyone's a full 20 stack apart from these guys. Well, we'll send these guys together. I wish I'd known this was a 10 stack. I'd forgotten. Could have been recruiting and replenishing units for them, but never mind. We'll use these guys to send them with the Sons of Woden and, you know, just strengthen them a little bit, I guess. And they can always peel off and take smaller settlements as they come up, like these ones over here. In fact, I might do that with them. I might send them this way. Depends, Lachlan might have an army over there as well, so I do need to be careful of that. Cool. What's the garrison like here, actually? Full garrison. In that case, let's send them together. Why not? I'll take this first. Right then, I think we do it. I think we get this underway. Let's not do it via the diplomacy screen. Let's just send them in. Declare war. So this is the smaller faction, Veserfjord. So that's fine. They're not allied with anyone. And we are going to start moving down this track, which is going to hurt our income, I would have thought. Let's continue to take... Well, maintain this siege for now. Now everyone else needs to move. These guys, we were going to beeline them for here, weren't we? Declare war there. So they're going to bring in... Well, my allies don't have any... Okay, this is a... Okay, so I'm declaring war with Lachlan here, and they're going to bring in Vedrafjord, which is fine. War declared. Yep, way down here now, and look, our income just absolutely tanked. I didn't think it would do that. I mean, we have plenty of money in the bank to see this through, so it's not, you know, I'm not worried, but it's a bit annoying. A little bit annoying. We'll fix it, don't worry. As we start taking more and more of these settlements as well, these things will even themselves out. Can actually take a decree here as well. Let's do that. There we go. That's already halved it. Big 20 stack there. These guys can take one more unit. Let's take some swordmen. And these guys... What's the garrison like here? It's not a full garrison. But they do have an army sitting right here, so if I besiege this, that's going to be a tough defense if they're on their own. Now I do have another army here to help as well, but they won't be able to get there in time. Maybe we just keep these guys together. That might be the smartest move, actually. And we'll take this settlement together once we've dealt with this army. Yeah, I think that's the smarter thing to do. Now let's just shoot over to Wales over here. And actually we wanted to send these guys, didn't we? Was it them? No, these ones. Yeah, okay. We do want to go to war with these guys as well, but maybe we wait. Just until we've got the Hay King situation sorted out, I guess. Or should we just do it now and then deal with it all in one go? I think that's probably... Yeah, I think we probably should. Well, let's go to where their army is, so maybe it won't be this turn. Let's get them moving forward anyway. Damaged buildings over here. Let's repair those. Low public order, that's fine. Okay, Hay King then. So this is something we need to kind of fix. So yeah, we will actually switch research to this one. So within let's call it 4 turns, we'll be able to knock down the Hay King here as well, using this research. Other ways to do it, I can't remember. I think it's just through events, isn't it? So we'll have to wait until we get an event and just, I guess, take as much of this as we can. I mean, again, we've got a big treasury, so we should be okay. Anyway, let's end the turn and see what happens next time. Alright, so we've got someone trying to usurp us. I don't want to kill him, so let's just lose an influence for King Guthfrid again. He's always going to stay influence 10, so that's fine. Leifwine became a spendthrift, which loses governance. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I did see quite a few armies of Vedrafjord moving about just then, in between turns, so they obviously have quite a force These guys have decided to jump here. They have a port as well, so we would need to blockade that if we're going to besiege them. I do think we need to do it sooner rather than later. And again, we've got 2 armies here as well. How do we want to do this? We want to get these guys out on the water and blockading this port before we besiege it. Doesn't have to be them, but well, maybe we don't need to do it. I mean, we can kind of deal with whatever comes as a result of it, can't we? Just declare war.
We're ready to take you over.
Alright, we're literally at war with everybody now, and our income's tanked again, but that's fine. That's what we kind of expected. Do you just want to do it all in one go and then deal with it?
Smash them!
I wonder if it's worth spending a little bit of our money
Enemy blood
and just buffing up the
for glory.
infrastructure in some of our existing settlements, you know, to boost our income. Wonder if it's worth doing that or not. I'm not sure.
You can rely on us.
Let's actually just take these guys out while we're here as well. Let's besiege this settlement.
We will serve.
In Odin's name!
Strike now.
Now again, they have a port here, so it can easily, you know, get out of the settlement. But we have 2 armies, so we can mitigate that risk. So that's fine. Next turn we should be able to take that, depending on what they do. Same with this one as well. We'll bring this army up next turn. And we should also be able to take this one. These guys, yeah, let's just keep them moving. Don't want them to take attrition. Right, nearly have England. Almost. It's within our grasp. It'll be a bit of a longer episode here today, guys, because I do want to do that. I do want to take England completely before we end it. These guys retreated into this settlement here, so that gives us the opportunity now to just lock them in. We've got 2 armies here as well, so we will be able to wear them down and take it. Next turn, I would imagine.
Smash!
The more of their armies we can take out, the better. Because in Thrones, it's very difficult to get an army back once you've lost it. It's not something you can just do straight away. It's one of the things I like and hate about this game. Anyway. Right, so we can now go and besiege this settlement as well if we wanted to. We have another army who can support as well. So I think we should do that. Maybe we'll just move them in a little bit first, because there is marshes around here and stuff as well, which is a bit annoying. Also, I want to see if there's any armies of Lachlan around here. There is not, though, so that's fine.
Smash them.
Now, it looks like these guys can do that on their own, so we'll leave them, I think. Although there isn't really anywhere else to move these guys that is that's particularly helpful, so we'll just move them. We'll move them down. And then I wonder if this settlement can now be taken. Looks like it can, although we've been stung by these odds before, but let's do it. Let's auto-resolve this one. Yeah, alright, we'll fight defensively as well. Yeah, we did it. That's fine. Perfect. So we lost 540 men. It's not the worst. We will occupy this as well. Cool. I wonder if it's worth us... we'd have to get them into the settlement, so we can't recruit for them just yet, but it's fine. We'll leave them as they are.
Our foes shall fall.
Cool, cool. That's fine. Is there anyone else around here that needs to move? No, everyone's moved. I think we had 6 armies here, didn't we? And they're all... Well, we've ended up putting them into groups of 2, which is fine. After we've taken this settlement, I'll send one army around here to take this and kind of head down the coastline here. And send the other one maybe this way. We'll see. Got damaged buildings over here. Let's repair these. Because that always hurts your income, having damaged buildings around. Now we do need to deal with this issue of our income at some point. So I guess the good thing is we are nearly at the end of here, so 2 more turns after this one. We'll have that there. How long does it take to get... That's 9 more turns now until we can get another decree, so that's... well, that will see our income disappear before that happens. Okay. I also don't want to spend too much money because I need to keep the money in the pot. Let's just see where we can improve financially. Don't think I want to do any of these Irish settlements, only because they could still get taken back off us yet. Kent. Yeah, let's spend a bit there. To be honest, I'm just going to be randomly picking places here to try and get a bit more income. Okay, I'll take that. I don't want to spend any more money now because we are at risk of going bankrupt if we're not careful. Right, I'll end the turn there, and let's see what happens next turn. All right then. So we have a schemer birth done. So we can either lose an influence or lose money. Let's just lose an influence again. It's never going to go lower than 10, so that's fine. Income has increased a little bit, which is good. Weserfjord is gone, which I think were the ones we were all with, or we took the settlement, the big wall settlement from them in Overeen Island. They were already at war with Vedrafjord and Lachlan as well, so I'm guessing they finished the job, which is cool. Nothing terrible in terms of traits gained. That's fine. Okay, yeah, they did remove themselves from the settlement here, although I don't think it's going to help. They'll probably still get caught in this battle. They will. Let's auto-resolve this one defensively. So hopefully the Normans dealt with now. It is. We lost quite a few men though that time, so we might have to just recover a little bit. Although 9% unit replenishment should help.
When history is written, your name and the glorious tales of your conquests will grace its pages. It will speak of how you forced out your enemies and bent them to your will. Of your kingdom's prosperity and how your rule was righteous and just. Much will be written in recognition of your achievements, your domination of the age. Now, one king rules the thrones of Britannia. All hail the king.
Nice, that's what we like to see. Ultimate victory. I think this is the biggest victory you can get in the game, if I remember rightly. But that's awesome. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at this, but I can't remember if there's a way of checking what we needed to get in order to do that. Either way, it's fine. Awesome. Well, I think, yeah, like I said, that's the best victory you can get in the game, but we are going to continue until we hold all of Britannia. I'm hoping that there might be another little cutscene when we do that as well, but we'll see. Awesome. Faction destroyed. The Normans. Okay, I think it's because we killed all the Viking invaders. They're now dead. So that's that might be why. But yeah, we killed the Normans in that last battle there, I think. So campaign victory ultimate. At last our might is unchallenged. Our kingdom is the greatest the lands have ever seen. This is a truly divine victory. In the eyes of our Lord, we are triumphant. So all the foreign invaders have been eliminated, and this is an ultimate victory. Cool. Perfect. Well, we still have all the locals to kill yet as well, so, you know, let's not get too excited. Right, we're going to take this. This does increase corruption, so it's just going to knock our income down anyway, by probably quite a bit. However, it does give us +1 towards the English side of the Here King track, which is going to help as well. I don't think we need to do that, so it should be the last time we need to worry about this as well, because there isn't anyone else to fight after this one. I've got a governor over here who has gained a level. Let's give him a point into scribe. Low public order, not too fussed about those. Tintagel has taken some damage, so let's do that. Let's also actually just upgrade the church here. Or do I want to do that? That kind of costs quite a lot to do, but doesn't give us much in the way of a buff to income. Let's not bother. Now, can we move this army? Yeah, we can. Let's move them down south to come and take this one.
Onward to glory.
And Weissing look like they've fielded an army as well. Okay, I think we've moved everyone now.
Bring them. We pledge our service.
Oh, have we? Did we end the turn there? I'm getting a bit confused now. It's all melding into one for me. Okay, let's just check.
Odin's name.
Okay, no, so we do have all of our siege equipment here. You know what, I might leave this and fight this on the battlefield. Do I want to do that? Let's definitely just leave it for now. It's not as clear cut as I'd have liked it to be.
Blood will flow.
Alright, these guys can take this settlement, so we'll do that one. Decisive victory, that's fine. Let's occupy that one. And, well, let's move these guys down this way. I want to try to take as much land as we can as quickly as we can. That's the whole point of doing these, like, shock and awe kind of tactics. We've got an army of Lachlan down here who we should probably go and defeat. So let's do that.
To greater plunder.
Send these guys down together.
We are men, not gods.
And I think once we've taken this, we might split this, or taken this army out, we might split this 10 stack off and just go head north to take these settlements, because otherwise they're going to get away from us a little bit. Yes, that's all those guys sorted. Deal with this when we kind of get towards the end of the turn. Who else have we got? Yeah, we've got these guys over here. We want to send them up this way, take this settlement here.
In Odin's name.
Again, not so clear cut. Yeah, let's try this one. Fight defensively, as always. We have won it by the looks of it. Maybe we'll try the same in the one over in Ireland as well. And if we lose it, we lose it. But that now gives us another settlement, and we took out those armies as well. So let's move these guys south a little bit. One more settlement here to take, and then one down at the south, which we'll probably do next turn, I would have thought. And that's it, then we've got England. Let's move these guys there as well.
Now we'll see.
Keep these guys in the settlement for replenishment. Let's actually just fix any damaged buildings we've got. Because again, you need to fix these in order for those buildings to be kind of fully efficient and get the full income from them. It's probably one of the reasons why our income's so terrible at the moment. It's actually, how much is that going to cost? 3,000. It's only going to cost 1,000. It gives us a little bit more money, so let's do that one. Cool. I think that's it for this turn then. Nope, it's not actually. There's one more settlement over here in Ireland who I think we can take. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the auto-resolve here. Fight it defensively. We should be able to do it. Yeah, we got it. I was a bit worried there with that animation. I thought we were going to lose or draw, but there we go. We did lose a lot of men though, so that's the trade-off, I guess. We'll occupy this one as well. Nice. These guys should take a decent amount of replenishment, which is good. Perfect, everyone's alright. So, with this army, let's actually start moving them over, because I do want to take this settlement here next turn probably. But let's keep them in friendly territory just so they don't, so they still get the replenishment. There we go, a nice amount of replenishment actually as well, I think, because this settlement is a good one. Got an army here who can be upgraded, let's do that. Perfect, I think that's everybody. It is more damaged buildings though, let's just fix that up for next turn. Skills available for Kopsig, who is general over here as well. Let's give him a point into champion. Right then, I think one more turn. Again, this is going to be a bit of a longer episode, just so that we do completely take England as we wanted to. But we're looking at probably about an hour for this one, so apologies if that's a bit too long for you. Hopefully, with it being the end of the campaign, you can forgive me. But we'll end the turn there, and let's get one more turn in. Alright, perfect. So we've got an event here which is for the Here King. It always seems to happen when we move one way or another on the track. We get an event where we can choose. So yeah, let's push it back down towards the English. Perfect. So that already helps our income, and then next turn, when the research is finished, we should pop down right to the end again, so we'll be fine. But that's good. Faction allegiance has gone up. A little kindness clearly goes a long way. This man has ceased his unhelpful plotting and has instead begun to praise you. Perfect. Right then. Hopefully this doesn't cause an issue.
We will bring you glory.
Can actually just go right past them and take that settlement, which I think is exactly what we're going to do here. Yep, occupy that one. And with these guys, we'll come and fight this army. And we should be able to just auto-resolve that, I would imagine. No, they don't want it. Well, next turn then, we'll take those guys out. Damage buildings again. Let's fix that up. Skills available for Halfdan, who is governor way up here. Let's just put a point in scribe for the money. And head over to Ireland. Sorry, not Ireland, Wales. Because... oh, they actually have a bit of an army there. Okay. Why are we not seeing the movement range of these guys? There we go. Perfect. Right, so let's move them into position here. I mean, they're not fully replenished, but it should be fine, I would have thought, with the big two of them. Yeah, perfect. So let's auto-resolve this one as well. That should be Cecilwig dealt with. Occupy that one. Killed in battle, perfect. Another enemy killed in battle. Faction destroyed. Brilliant. Perfect. So now that is England and Wales both conquered. Yay. That's perfect. Let's just get these guys upgraded while we're here. It's basically everybody, isn't it? Yep. Perfect. Right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to leave the episode there. So if you've made it this far, it's been a bit longer, like I said, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave any tips or feedback or just general commentary on this, how this campaign's been. If you've enjoyed it or not, leave that down in the comments below. And if you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I will be starting a new campaign after this one. I might leave it maybe a couple of weeks, but at some point we will be starting a new campaign for sure. Not too sure what that is yet, but if you follow me over on Twitter, I'll probably announce it there before I start recording. Yeah, with that all said, guys, I'll see you on the next one.